What's up YouTube, Ace Trainer Luke here, and welcome back to our Radical Red version 4.0 Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is a difficulty ROM of Pokemon Fire Red that is meant to simulate elements of competitive Pokemon into a playthrough. Last time, we forged our way into mid-game and narrowly avoided disaster on Silphco. We're almost to the dreaded Sabrina fight, but still have some prep to do before we challenge her for what would be our 5th gym badge. As a reward for defeating Giovanni and Silphco, we now have a Mega Ring, giving us access to a few Mega Evolutions. The next fight on our list is another Johto gym leader, Chuck. In Radical Red, Chuck is the leader of the fighting dojo located next to the Saffron City Gym. Like the other Johto gym leaders, this is an optional fight, but I would always recommend going for it because the rewards for this fight are too good to pass up on. If you beat Chuck, you get a Focus Sash, an Expert Belt, and the ability to choose either Aqua Breed or Blaze Breed Tauros as your Saffron City encounter. Chuck's team isn't the scariest out of the Johto gym leaders, but don't underestimate this fight. Defeating Chuck will require a high level of positional awareness and coming prepared with the right tools to deal with his Pokemon. The fight starts off simply enough. We lead with Staraptor and drop an Intimidate on his lead Hitmontop. After tanking a Fake Out, Staraptor outspeeds an Oko's Hitmontop with Dual Wing Beat. Dual Wing Beat is important here as it allows us to bypass Focus Sash. Sneasler comes in and we pivot through Chestnut into Gengar. Chestnut is an important pivot here because Sneasler takes Chip from Iron Barbs, breaking Sneasler's Focus Sash and allowing our Mega Gengar to outspeed an Oko with Psychic. Chuck's Lucario comes in, and the biggest threat is it setting up too many bulk ups and then sweeping our team with extreme speed. We pivot into Gyarados and click Dragon Tail to phase Lucario out. This brings in Chuck's ace Mega Gallade. We pivot into Golisopod to 1v1 this demon. With Lucario having taken chip damage, Golisopod can stay in and beat this down as well. Chuck's Quaquaval comes in, and we pivot Gyarados to tank the incoming Aqua Step and drop an Intimidate. Gyarados chips Quaquaval with Thunderbolt and then phases it out with Dragon Tail to avoid it setting up too many bulk ups. Chuck's Poison Hail Breloom can be annoying to deal with, but we tech Aerial Ace onto Chestnut to easily 1v1. This just leaves the weakened Quaquaval, which Chestnut can clean up with a single Needle Arm. Now, if you've watched any other Radical Red Nuzlocke before, you might recognize this next trainer. This is a mini-boss fight that overall isn't too hard to handle. What's notable about him is in previous versions of Radical Red, the reward you would get for beating this trainer would literally break the game. The previous versions of Radical Red awarded this player a Mudkip. Mega Swampert goes crazy in Kanto, and getting it here is essentially a free walk to the Elite Four. In Radical Red version 4.0, the reward for beating this trainer is significantly nerfed to just an Earthquake TM. However, it's still almost always worth going for. Earthquake offers extremely consistent high base power ground type damage and is also compatible with a wide variety of Pokemon. The lead for this fight is a Rindoberry Swampert that Rillaboom can just outspeed an Oko. Drizzle Pelipper comes in and wants to Hurricane us. We use our Alolan Ninetales to tank the Hurricane and claim Weather Control. We try to knock the bird out with quad effective Freeze Dry, but the AI denies the KO by switching into Scizor. Gyarados can easily 1v1 Scizor, which brings in Choice Band Seaking. Gyarados can scout for which move the AI locks into by clicking Protect. After confirming Fishious Wren, we pivot into Rillaboom to reset grassy terrain and outspeed an Okoit with Drum Beating. The stupid Pelican comes back in and we replay the interaction with Alolan Ninetales. This time on Freeze Dry, the AI switches into Frostmoth. Garganacl is our Frostmoth answer, but once again, the AI avoids a KO, this time switching into Mega Swampert on Garganacl's Rock Slide. Rillaboom comes back out yet again, tanking Mega Swampert's EQ and claiming another drum beating KO. This really stupid Pelican comes out again, and this time I'm too low on HP to switch into Alolan Ninetales. Luckily, I've prepped for this and I have a tricky answer to get Alolan Ninetales back in safely. Iron Ball Tentacruel easily tanks 2 Hurricanes from Pelipper, and then can slow flip turn out to put Alolan Ninetales in position once again. For a third time, the AI finds a Freeze Dry switch, going into Frostmoth here. This time, Garganacl has a pin though. The AI only has Pelipper and Frostmoth left, and at this point, Rock Slide takes a KO on either. The AI decides to give up Frostmoth, and man, I am tired of seeing this fucking Pelican. We take inventory of what we have left and end up utilizing our healthy Gyarados to take care of Pelipper. I prepped for this possibility and had Tech Thunderbolt onto Gyarados. Now, if you've been following this run since the beginning, you're probably thinking that the fights I'm going into are really starting to ramp up in difficulty compared to the early game. And you would be right. The early game of Radical Red seemed tame by my standards, and even the beginning of mid-game didn't seem too bad. Silphco felt like a turning point though, and even the past few fights that we've covered in this video have had me exerting a lot more effort. Well, the next twist of Radical Red is going to continue with the theme of increasing difficulty. You see, the first 4 Kanto gym leaders we beat are salty about the L's we handed them, and they want revenge. In Radical Red, the player is forced to take on Brock, Misty, Lieutenant Surge, and Erica in gym leader rematches before advancing to Koga. You might note that we are not at Koga yet, since we haven't even started our trek towards Fuchsia City, and let alone having beaten Sabrina. However, one of these Kanto Gym Leader rematches offers something we need to prep the best Sabrina team possible. Misty offers you the Mega Stone for Gyarados if you beat her in the rematch, so we make this fight priority number 1 before taking on Sabrina. Technically, we could also take on the other Kanto Gym Leader rematches, but their teams are honestly frightening, and we're going to delay for now. When we enter Cerulean Gym, it's raining. Not sure how the rain gets through the ceiling of the gym, but the fight with Misty takes place in semi-permanent rain. I say semi-permanent because while the rain won't subside after a set amount of turns, the player can change the weather via a weather setting ability or manually with one of the 3 opposing weather moves. Misty leads off with Palafin, and Rillaboom is a great lead for this fight. Without its hero form, Palafin can't threaten Rillaboom, but Palafin is faster than Rillaboom. I'm almost sure the AI will click Flip Turn here, and by clicking U-Turn, Rillaboom will always switch out second, and we can adjust depending on what switches in. Misty does Flip Turn out into a Ferrothorn, and we pivot into Alolan Ninetales to claim Weather Control. Ferrothorn sees a kill on Alolan Ninetales with Gyro Ball, so we swap into Rapidash to tank the hit in Oko Ferrothorn by unleashing a Flamethrower. It's worth noting that it is a bit unusual to use Special Rapidash, but this Ferrothorn is a Rocky Helmet and Iron Barb set, so we want to avoid contact moves. Misty's Swift Swim Kingdra comes out, but since we have already turned off the rain, this Mon really isn't a threat anymore. We pivot into Alolan Ninetales to easily tank an attack and Oko it back with a quad effective Freeze Dry. Now Palafin comes back out, this time in its hero form, and even without the rain, this thing is a giant threat. Wave Crash from this monster really threatens any Pokemon, even on resisted hits. When prepping for this fight, at a bare minimum, you want to have at least 1 quad water resist, but a Water Absorb or Storm Drain Pokemon is better. With our box, we utilize Water Absorbed Lantern, and after using a combination of Parabolic Charge and Pivots, we kill Palafin with the Volt Switch. Killing with Volt Switch means we can reposition for free, and I send Rillaboom out to reset grassy terrain. For reasons I still don't fully understand, the AI sends out Seismitoad, which is the only Pokemon out of Misty's remaining 3 that Rillaboom threatens with outspeeding and Okoing. We're not opposed to charity here, and Rillaboom swiftly sends the frog to the grave. Misty's ace, Mega Gyarados, comes in, and while it is terrifying on paper, Chestnut will always solo this thing. This means the only thing left is the Focus Sash Shell Smash Gorbis. Gorbis has some nice buffs in this game, notably gaining a secondary typing of Fairy, but with its naturally high special defense and typing, Tentacruel can always win this interaction. And at long last, all the preparations we need for the dreaded Sabrina fight are complete. Going into this Nuzlocke, everybody was telling me that the tag battle in Silphco is the biggest run killer in the game. In hindsight, that fight is extremely scary, but primarily only because they give you a useless partner in Brendan. But Pokemon for Pokemon, Sabrina's team is low-key way more threatening. Like the Silphco tag battle fight, Sabrina is a double battle, and Sabrina's strategy is hard Trick Room. I spent an entire day off stream just prepping for this fight. Not even an exaggeration. Throughout this video series, I've talked about how important being mindful of positioning is in these fights, and this fight is no exception. If you get out of position against her Flame Orb, Guts, Facade, Ursaluna, you are losing a Pokemon. All that said, I'm really proud of the plan I came up with, including some really creative tech such as Iron Ball, Grassy Surge, Rillaboom, and Loaded Dice, Technician, Pin Missile, Bullet Seed, Cricketune. Oh, and if you want to see me almost lose my shit on stream, make sure you watch until the very end. So, main thing is Ursaluna's a huge threat. We have 2 Facade switch-ins because Facade Guts is just a delete button, so this and this can take at least 1 Facade. This and this deals with the Hatterene and DD lead. This is holding Iron Ball, so we always win the Terrain War. Trick Room could go up. We prefer it not to go up, so we have Taunt on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 Pokemon. Let's fucking go. I can't stall anymore. This is a scary fight, though. This is probably the... I don't know. I think this is the most nervous I've been about wiping. Since we did the run. All right. Sabrina. Show me what you got. Radical Red 4-0. It was 4-1? I don't know. Version 4. Yep. Iron Ball. Indeedee's naturally slower than us, but with Iron Ball, Psychic Seed's going to go off. That's okay. We win this Terrain War, but we're still faster than the Hatterene. So this is... Indeedee's probably gonna Mystical Fire something. I'm gonna Struggle Bug. I could kill the Indeedee now, but Woodhammer is not guaranteed to kill the Hatterene, and if Trick Room goes up immediately, it's pretty bad. So Struggle Bug will lower Indeedee's special attack. It hits both targets in this game, in every game, and it will also provide just a little bit of chip damage on Hatterene so that Woodhammer always kills. We're faster, so we get the special attack drop before Indeedee moves. Indeedee will move next now. Mystical Fire. This doesn't matter. It can even crit. I actually prefer to go into Cricketune. That's best case, but I was prepared for it to go into either slot. Special attack drops. Woodhammer to kill this. Trick Room doesn't go up turn 1. Okay. That is the start we anticipated. I mean, this was always guaranteed. I don't know who this is going to go, so I was prepared for almost every option, but I might have to stop and think and refresh myself depending on what happens. This passive healing, by the way, benefits us more than Indeedee, because we can kill Indeedee at any time. Porygon 2 is kind of annoying. Trace's Grassy Surge, I don't care. So the way we're going to play this is we're going to Pin Missile. And it might not Trick Room here, but I'm going to taunt it. This kills now. This is Loaded Dice, so it always hits minimum 4 times. I only need 2 there. That's 2 mons down. Just Trick Room. You know you want to. Please just Trick Room. Please just Trick Room. Yes. Okay. Huge. Okay. This is a dream. This is a cook. We're cooking right now. Who's it gonna be? Mega Gardevoir comes out immediately. I didn't expect that. Can I kill it? If I double it, can I kill it? Porygon doesn't have Recover, does it? Alright, this is where I need to think. I think we're in a great position, so we should slow down and make sure we don't throw. Cricketune, you do how much with 4 hits minimum? You do a lot. I definitely kill it. If I get 5 hits, is a guaranteed kill. It's 50% to get 5 hits. It's 93.8% chance if we get 5 hits to kill. Okay. So I think I'm definitely going to... Oh, the Gardevoir also has Trick Room, so I should always double up. Here's the Mega Evolution we knew was coming. Cricketune, you can hit this terrain. I don't think it really matters. But I guess we'd like to hit. U-turn will finish it off if not. 4 times, unlucky. Just ice beams me, that's totally fine. I'd prefer damage on Kricketune for sure, so. It was going for Trick Room or else it would have moved first. Okay. No worries at all. I think this is the correct play. Okay, who do I want to go into? So it can go Ursaluna or it can go Brute Bonnet. If it goes Brute Bonnet, I can kill it with Kricketune. If it goes Ursaluna, well, fuck. If it goes Ursaluna, huh. Okay. I'm gonna go Gyarados. Porygon already moved. Did Ice Beam me. This could be Thunderbolt though, which I don't like. I don't want to go you. How do you do? You don't really have anything else to do now. But I'll keep you guys in the back. I think I actually go Incineroar. Okay. Yeah. I don't love it, but it's fine. I'd want this to go Brute Bonnet, but it could go Ursaluna. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Shiny. That's so fine. I don't know what. I think Ursaluna would have been a lot more tough for us. Okay, this always kills. That's worth it. Okay, does this kill? Honestly, if it kills me, actually might be good. No, we survive. No pair is nice though. Alright, at least we got some chip on the Porygon. It's probably gonna protect. I'm gonna attack. The missile's highest damage on Porygon, but I need to go into either a Scavullet or Cradily. All right, so we'll do this. I mean, Kricketune's probably gonna die, but that's... If it's just Kricketune dying here, that is totally worth it. Ursaluna does protect, so that's really nice. I don't think, like, all the crits in the world aren't gonna save this. We actually get really close. Okay, is that enough to put me out of my misery? It is. Second death of the run. Goodbye, Kricketune. But it's definitely worth taking that damage on. Taunt wore off just now. Okay. That's fine. I think the play is Fake Out and we attack. Yeah. We get the kill here, right? I got, yeah, I can kill with Energy Ball. I should be able to kill with energy ball. Okay. Here for fake out, so Incineroar was the right ring. I don't know if I kill Porygon. It's actually really close. Fake out. Energy ball. Please kill. Cradily, you got me? Thank God. I think that might have been a range. 18% minimum. That was really close. Okay, should be manageable from here. Ursaluna was the biggest threat. We actually got kind of lucky that it came out last. Yes, we took a death, but I would have definitely taken this at the beginning of the fight. Okay, it's -1, which is nice. What's it doing on my Cradily? Cradyly's always chill. Cradyly's always chill. It can't really hurt me. Incineroar, not always chill. Actually, basically almost always did a high horsepower. What HP am I at? But Trick Room's not up. We're at 187. So we are always at a high horsepower. Ever did a Facade? Never. Okay. So what we can do, I think we have this. We go yeah, we totally have this. We are hardcore chilling, actually. Yep. Got it. And actually, Cradily can hit it with some damage, too. Yeah, we win. It's all good. We're faster, right? This is 57 speed stat. If it's not min speed, it's 73. Incineroar is 94. Okay. Trick Room is not up. I know that. We denied it. U-turn. Giga Drain. I mean, if it randomly facades, the thing to do is to go Escavalier, actually. There's no way it does that. I refuse to believe it's possible. It's gonna high horsepower me. And we drop another Intimidate, so even if Facade would have to crit. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Not bad. I think this is game now. Yep, and now we just attack. I don't even know if Mega Evolving's good, so we can just Aqua Tail. Doesn't matter though. That's game. Oh my God! It doesn't matter, but oh my God. Can you imagine the punish? I forgot I had Storm Drain. Dude, I would not have been able to handle that. We were fine. Like, it's -2, so it was only crit on Garrett. That would have been crazy.